Hi, my name is Peyton Stevenson, and today I'm going to be presenting on the nonprofit organization I chose to learn about, which is Friends of Camp Colton. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and then we can get started here. All right. So like I said, the nonprofit organization that I chose to research is Friends of Camp Colton. This nonprofit stood out to me because I love the idea of kids connecting with nature and learning in more tangible ways than just sitting in an iPad or watching TV all day. The mission and goal behind Friends of Camp Colton are to cultivate outdoor experiences that show children the importance of learning about nature, preserving the natural environment, and inspiring adventure and discovery. It is their intention to work with both classroom teachers and outdoor community experts to ensure the best, most diverse learning experience for students. Located in Hart Prairie at approximately 9,000 feet in elevation, Camp Colton is located in an ecologically significant place with sustainable living features. This nonprofit teams up with Flagstaff Unified School District, and they focus their efforts on helping sixth graders. So while doing this, Friends of Camp Colton has worked to reshape the sixth grade curriculum, teach the importance of climate change, forest health, and local ecology. The organization originated in 2001 and was founded by a group of community members that were passionate about this type of transformative learning experience. The camp was previously known as Project Life, or Life in the Flagstaff Environment, and originated in 1971. Since then, over 44,000 children have experienced this camp. Their goals were the same as now and solely focused on increasing children's understanding of science and nature through outdoor learning experiences. They plan to keep this program going for at least the next 50 years. Currently, there are 1,107 kids to camp through the fellowship program. Friends of Camp Colton also partners with 16 schools in Flagstaff and the Northern Arizona area with 5 new environmental programs. So I decided to include a couple of the things from their website on what the teachers and students have said. So this is from Ms. Beamer, who is a sixth grade teacher. And she says, Camp Colton shows our kids that their community cares about them. And here's another one from Sarah, who's age 12. So I'm assuming she went through the sixth grade program. She says, Camp Colton helped me discover new interests and use those interests to make the world a better place. Once again, just their impact, just to reiterate, currently there are 1,107 kids to camp through the fellowship program. Friends of Camp Colton also partners with 16 schools in the Flagstaff and Northern Arizona area with 5 environmental programs. So in the interview I conducted, I interviewed a woman named Ari Wilder, and she taught me so much, not only about Friends of Camp Colton, but what she is passionate about and what goes into this field of work. She is the executive director there. She said that so much goes into event planning. It is not only about trying to make the event fun for kids, it is also about finding sponsors, donations, and all of the efforts before and after the event to even make it all possible. A fun fact I learned while talking to her is that she is a bit nomadic her whole life. She traveled to several different places and really fell in love with philanthropic work and has made it her passion and devotes a lot of her free time and life to doing so. Ari said that nonprofit work takes someone who can really look for forms of satisfaction that don't involve money, which I think takes a very particular person. So here's a picture of the kids from Friends of Camp Colton. I thought this was fun to include just to see what the kids are doing. All right, so the main special event that this organization puts on is the Kahula Uphill Race. This race is a fun, uphill, family-friendly race that takes place every year. It is designed to promote a human-empowered movement and is used as a huge fundraiser for Friends of Camp Colton. Just recently, their annual race took place on February 12th at 5 p.m. This marked their 15th year of putting on this race. When talking to Ari, she said that most of her time had been devoted to organizing this race, and she's very invested to getting it ready so that there was the most amazing success rate and the best turnout as possible. So for the race, each person gathers 3 other racers to create a team of 4. The race contains several different levels so that all different kinds of people can participate. I thought it was fun to include this picture because, as you can see, looks like everyone's having a really great time. And these four in the picture and everyone in the background is dressed in super fun, creative outfits and tutus and whatnot. So I think it just makes it a super fun thing to do, and it looks like something I would definitely enjoy. So all proceeds from the Kahula uphill race are donated to Friends of Camp Colton and contribute to their mission to teach outdoor education to kids. They offer incentives besides just donating to the cause of funding Camp Colton to help gain more donations. If a donation of $50 or more is made, then that person can be entered to win an Arizona Snow Bowl season pass. A huge part that goes into raising money during the race is raffles. The Aspen Sports Race raffle prizes range anywhere from $25 and up. Even crazier, the golden ticket raffle prizes are valued at $500 and up. There's no need to be physically present to win. Camp sponsors are another huge contribution to raising money for the camp. One of the huge camp sponsors is a former camp alum who owns a business that sells outdoor equipment to Friends of Camp Colton, and they paired up with one another. In order for this to happen, it all starts with a marketing plan, and from there, the sponsors are reached out to. So as I said, sponsors are key. Without sponsors, there's really no way that they'll be able to put on the race or any event for that matter. There are corporately owned sponsors that they have, but here's some that are pictured here. As you can see, Flagstaff Unified School District, of course. Lumberyard is a local Flagstaff restaurant. So, they get a lot of sponsors that are locally owned, in the northern Arizona area, but also they do have, other sponsors that are corporately owned. And like I previously mentioned, this all starts with a marketing plan, figuring out their budget, what kind of volunteers they're going to need, and everything that goes in behind the scenes. And then from there, they'll reach out to the sponsors. So a huge question is, how can you become involved in this organization? The first way to get involved is by giving Friends of Camp Colton a call. I did this when first, finding this organization, and it was super easy to talk to them. And all their information is on their website as well, which is very straightforward and easy to look at. You can also sign up for their newsletter, which gives you news and updates about what is happening with Friends of Camp Colton. This is delivered straight to your inbox, which makes it super easy to keep up with what is happening with the camp. Finding ways to involve yourself may seem hard, but you can become a volunteer, participate in the race, become a staff member, and donate. Doing so will help pay off in so many ways, and you'll be able to connect with kids that can then connect with nature and learn to protect it for years to come. Like I said, just to reiterate one more time, finding ways to involve yourself may seem tough, but becoming a volunteer, participating in the race, becoming a staff member, and donating are all easy ways that you can make this happen. So here's another thing I included from their website. This is from Jessica. She's a 1991 camp alum. She says, Camp Colton was the best part of my school experience. I can't wait until my kids get to go to that camp. I thought this was super interesting to include because, Jessica is from a 1991 camp program. And it's interesting that, she still wants to keep this going, and it was one of the best parts of her school experience. And I think that's super cool that, this program really does make an impact on kids, and they can progress that into their adulthood and learning how to take care of the environment and nature and whatnot. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I've included a couple of pictures from the camp of kids, cultivating their outdoor learning experiences. So you can take a look at that for a second. And yeah, so all the info I had was found from friendsofcampcolton.org. Like I mentioned earlier, the website is super easy to access. You can find out so much information about the program and the camp and ways to become involved. And yeah, I had a great time talking to Ari and learning about this organization. So thank you so much for watching my presentation. And I hope you learned a lot and would love to get involved. So thank you. Bye.